Hi, my name is John and I'm an artist. I just wanted to get that out of the way for you folks. I came out a few days ago to maintain these gardens, and this is a landscape that I installed about 2 years ago. And if you click on the link right here, I'll take you back to the walkthrough I did when I first installed this garden. And I'll put that at the end of the video as well if you want to just listen to me go here. But, you know, in my childhood, becoming an artist was never really looked upon as a valid career choice. For whatever reason, becoming a business person and making gobs of money seemed to be the purpose of life. And I kind of veered off that path. I've never really accepted or embraced the fact that I am artistic. And I think I just want to kind of say that, gosh darn it, I'm an artist. And I really do believe that there's different types of artists. You know, when the fella installed my boiler in my house about 10 years ago, the way he laid out all those pipes nice and neatly, you could tell he was definitely an artist and cared about the job he did. I've had graphic designers work on marketing pieces for my company in the past, and I always think of more graphic designers as artists because they clearly have a good grasp of color. I think I just need to accept the fact that I am an artist. The job we're going to look at today, folks, is pretty much my style of landscaping. I went pretty heavy on the shrubs. I try to choose shrubs that aren't going to overgrow their space very quickly. And then I use a little bit of perennials, but I don't go perennial crazy because for my market, the people that I'm installing landscapes for, they don't have the time to maintain their gardens. And you know, it's taken me a while. When I first started in this business, I thought everybody loved to garden and get out in the garden on the weekends. And then I got older and had kids and realized that there's more to life than gardening. And people with kids don't really have time to get out in the gardens. So my number one priority for my landscapes is interest in all seasons. I don't want everything to be in bloom, you know, just for 2 weeks in the spring. Low maintenance requirements. So, I mean, there's no such thing as no maintenance, but everybody I talk to says, John, I don't want to spend a lot of time maintaining the garden. Or if they hire me to maintain it, they don't want to pay me to maintain this overdone garden. Quite often, the ladies like a little bit of color in there as well. So that's where the perennials come through. And I usually think of my perennials more for my summer color. Spring flowering shrubs are easy to find. Summer flowering shrubs can be done. But then late summer, that's when I usually put some perennials in there as well for some interest. And the reason I say I'm an artist, besides the fact that I think this is art, is every job I design, every job, there for some reason there's like a color theme to it. I don't know what the heck happens in my brain, but when I'm choosing my perennials, I'll choose the same color flowers. When I'm choosing my plants, there'll be like a color theme. So this garden ended up with like a burgundy color theme. I've got some Concorde Barberry over here, which has the burgundy color. I've got a Laceleaf Japanese Maple farther up the walkway. I've got some more Concorde Japanese Barberry. There's a Redbud tree in the background there that's going to give us that burgundy color. And then I've also got Husker red Penstemon, which has a burgundy foliage. So for whatever reason, when I was looking at this house, which it's a darker color, I was looking for that contrast. I really like the nice stone wall here holding the bank back. And I really like the bluestone as well, the nice wide bluestone walkway. It's very welcoming. So just take a look here. I mean, right now it's mid-June. So our rhododendrons in the background there have already bloomed. We've got this really nice gold mop chamaecyparis, which has that nice yellow color, which contrasts very nicely with this Concorde Barberry. And then moving up the sidewalk, we've actually got these shrub roses coming into bloom, which is very easy to care for, very low maintenance, but it's got that really nice pink color. And these guys are going to go through the summer. To the left of the sidewalk here, we've got the Laceleaf Japanese Maple, you know, and that's on purpose supposed to, you know, gently weep over the walkway. I'll end up cutting that back a bit, but we'll let that kind of weep over the walkway, and if people have to kind of scoot around a little bit, that's okay, because we want the landscape to be part of the environment. We want it all to be one. We want it all to work together. And then coming up here, I've got a little bit more repetition with my Concorde Barberry, some more rhodies. You know, just one. It's rare you'll see me plant one of a shrub, but I've got one more of those flowering roses. And then this is Penstemon digitalis Husker Red, which is kind of, you know, it's not as neat as most perennials I usually do, but the nice thing about Penstemon is it does awesome in hot, dry areas. And, you know, this is very low maintenance, very easy. This is a Roseanne geranium, which is going to just Roseanne is pretty aggressive, actually. I'm not going to say slowly. Roseanne is going to she's going to just keep moving and filling in this area. And again, if she grows onto the sidewalk, that's great because it's going to soften the sidewalk. The nice thing about Roseanne is it's a very easy to care for perennial. In another month or so, she's going to start to look tired. So all you have to do is just grab your clippers, cut back the plant, and it'll have another flush of growth. I love forest pansy redbuds. Look at this foliage. But I will admit I'm starting to plant them less because I planted 2 last year, and I lost 2 last year, and this one was a replacement as well. Once they're established, they seem to hang in okay, but if they're not established and we had a couple brutal winters, they can be tough. Little Princess Spirea, you'll see that in a lot of my gardens because Little Princess will be in full bloom for most of the summer. Here's our initial bloom, and it's all, you know, without even being pruned, it's got a second flush coming, which is really, really a nice touch. We'll take a look up the other way. And, you know, I just really, see if we can get a good shot of the front door. You know, so there we go. There's our house. This is what I always dreamed it could be like, and I just wanted to share that with you folks. Have a great day. Take care. Along the side of the walkway, we're going to have a wall, and then the rock up here, we're going to have a wall from the side of the house curving down. You might need like 3 of something flowering here. We've got a holly on either side of the front door. We've got 3 evergreen shrubs back here.